Hello and welcome back to the studio. In this short video I'm going to assemble this double shelf. In general, I'm not a massive fan of shelves in workshops. They tend to get things thrown on them, pushed to the back, and things become really hard to find. I created these shelves. This double shelf actually comes in 9 widths. This one is a 150mm board with a 102mm internal shelf width. They go up to 342mm, or roughly 12 and a quarter inches internal width. So it's quite flexible, and they hold individual tools. So I know that if I see an empty shelf, there's a tool in the wrong place or missing or whatever, and needs to be replaced to where it is. Otherwise I end up with a cluttered bench or the frustration of not being able to find things. This is very straightforward to put together, like all of the other Neat French Cleats. I have of course sprayed clear acrylic varnish both sides just to increase the longevity, make them a little bit easier to clean, etc. So I turn it over, and there's a front and a back obviously, because you get smoke damage on the back where the piece has sat in the laser and the smoke has reflected back up through the grid. I cut these in back-to-back pairs so that I have two good sides, and where these aren't too smoke damaged, but these sides are hidden. So I'll swap them over. I'm going to use some CA glue and activator, and that's pretty much all you need. So I'll start off by putting a few drops around the cleat area. So that's this area here, that's what's taking the weight, and then I go every, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, I don't count. And if you've done your kerf test properly, they should fit together quite easily. Commentator's curse, of course. Like so. To the opposite side. To the top, and on the top you can put a little bit on the side cleats on the cutback, a couple of drops here and there. Doesn't take any weight whatsoever, this piece. Smoke damage side inside, not that anybody ever sees the top. Like so. And the bottom piece, not on the end, but one in and one in the middle-ish. Again, nobody sees this, just for more decorative purposes, that the box joints carry on all the way round. And then if I move these parts out of the way, just give that a quick bit of activator, wait a few seconds, turn it over, and that's the basic cleat. And that's how all of the cleats are put together, in that way, regardless of whether it's a wall board, a shelf, a double shelf, or any of the custom holders. That's how they go together. Now, in order to support this level while I'm putting in the shelf itself, just got 3 scrap pieces of 6mm ply, of course in my case, but you would use 1/4 inch if that's what you were working with, and that's now held level. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the shelves to the sides, dry fit the sides in place, and then spray so that these are held the proper angles, and then I'll take it off and glue in the sides and the shelves. So in order to do that, the bottom shelf, I'm going to run some glue along the whole edge, as that is taking weight, and the tabs. Then I'll do the same for the top shelf. Like so. A bit fiddly, but easy enough to do. So that's all in the right position, but the sides of the shelves aren't actually glued on, but I will spray up the shelves so they're now stuck to the sides, or will be in a few seconds. Managed to glue my hands together as always. Well, fortunately not together, just some glue on my fingers. Okay, that should be alright, so let's take this out now. And what I'm going to do is put some glue on the end of the tabs, or the side of the tabs. And then the same here and here. Now I might run a bit of glue down the back, a little bit along the shelf. Probably a bit of overkill on a shelf this size, but certainly the wide ones I would put, I would glue them fairly well. They're taking more weight. Try and be a bit delicate as to where I put it so I don't glue everything together before it's all in place. And then a bit of activator. And that's now ready to go on the wall and hold some consumables or small tools. It's as simple as that. I don't know how long that took, maybe 5 minutes, and that's with me explaining. It certainly doesn't take long. And this way, when there's an empty shelf, I know that I've left something where it shouldn't be. And that's the secret to a tidy workshop, is a place for everything, which is the whole reason for the Neat French Cleat system. Okay, I've been Alan, you've been watching, and I'll see you in the next video.